The city established itself as a premier city in the country for internet broadband services with the implementation of 1 gigabit service in the city center and adjacent areas. As a result of an initiative by the city to bring high-speed, fiber-to-the-premise internet service to our community and the initial implementation by Antietam Cable Broadband to provide the service, the city placed itself as one of less than 200 cities in the United States offering this economic development engine to the community. The service immediately began paying dividends for the city through its use by several private companies in the city center area.
In our downtown, the city continued implementation of the Community City Center Plan, a roadmap for development over 10 years through 8 catalyst projects. Most notable is the Hagerstown Cultural Trail, now a fully walkable half-mile route linking 2 of Hagerstown's most popular destinations, connecting the Arts and Entertainment District with City Park and the Washington County Museum of Fine Arts. Now that construction of the brick paver walkway is complete, look for more features and public art coming this spring and summer, including one of the landmark installations, the mural of unusual size. The city is immensely thankful to our partners who donated land or provided easements and are now helping to promote the trail.
The Main Street Hagerstown organization continued to gain momentum with more than 50 volunteers supporting the 5 work groups. Within the last year, these downtown advocates have executed visible changes, drawing visitors to downtown with Second Saturday events, beautifying a city center gateway along East Franklin Street, promoting a green Main Street by installing containers for recycling and trash, and sharing their work through a new website. Main Street also provided support to adjust standards for sidewalk displays for merchandise in our downtown. Through this process, changes were made to reach mutual goals featuring the business's merchandise while keeping our city walkable and attractive.
The city is supporting small businesses, entrepreneurs, and innovators at the Borough Box, a business resource center along West Washington Street. Borough is German for office. The center offers access to Wi-Fi, meeting space with audiovisual technology, collaborative workspace, and administrative functions like copying and printing documents. Renovations and fit-out of the space was completed in 2016, and staff is currently working with our partners to program workshops and events.
The City of Hagerstown supports our neighborhoods by addressing blight and nuisance issues, engaging our residents, and fostering personal responsibility in our community. In 2016, the city invited stakeholders, partners, and our residents to participate in the Mayor's Housing Summit to create an open dialogue and identify collaborative solutions to challenges like the concentration of poverty and the quality of housing stock in our older neighborhoods and enhancing subsidized and rental housing.
Through the competitive negotiated sales process, the city was able to remove barriers to development and return properties to the private sector for investment opportunities. The city purchased a single-family home along historic South Prospect Street that was up for tax sale, then sold it to a couple from Montgomery County who is now renovating the property. In addition, 4353 West Washington Street had some restorative repairs made, and it is under contract to be returned to the private sector. Now it's slated to be a key structure in the project area for the proposed urban improvement project.
The city previously implemented changes to our residential trash and recycling storage expectations, recognizing the city's concerns about the appearance of trash bags and containers in our neighborhoods and along our downtown streets. Within the last year, code staff has revised those standards again, taking a stronger stand on efforts to keep our city looking its best.
The City of Hagerstown engages in smart, sustainable government practices. We believe in increasing access to information. We balance our services and the maintenance of our resources within the means of our budget and in response to our community's needs.
In 2016, the city removed one of Hagerstown's largest eyesores, the Municipal Electric Light Plant, or MELP. When the property owners defaulted on the agreement to complete the job, the city stepped in to responsibly address the situation and see that the site was not hazardous to the community. Staff continues to work through conditions regarding the future of the property in a way that does not create further burdens to our taxpayers and ensures safety.
The Hagerstown Police Department is using new technology to enhance transparency in their operations and build greater trust between officers in our community. After completing a successful pilot program, body cameras were deployed for uniformed officers on patrol, capturing police calls for service from an officer's perspective. This footage provides a better understanding of how police do their job, and they're a tool to confirm accounts of officers and witnesses.
Hagerstown's firefighters are serving the community with new equipment, a ladder truck that replaces a nearly 20-year-old piece of apparatus. Truck 1 is a reliable resource that uses the latest technology to streamline operations and improve safety when battling a fire. The department stretched its resources and took advantage of federal grant funding to enhance firefighter safety providing new breathing apparatuses and turnout gear.
Communications staff oversaw a redesign of the city's website, making the site mobile, responsive, and more streamlined, directing users to the information they're seeking within 1 or 2 clicks. The changes make resources and data readily available to users across multiple platforms.
The Utilities Division is developing long-range plans for the watershed properties, the Edgemont Dam, and the Bruckner Water Treatment Plant near Smithsburg. The transition to water treatment with chloramines has rendered the Bruckner plant inoperable, and the dam is in need of repairs. Upgrades are necessary, and they are costly. Staff is working with engineers and the Maryland Department of the Environment to operate the dam in a safe, dry state and to explore options for the future.
In Parks and Recreation, staff has repurposed a portion of the Fairgrounds grandstand area to create an indoor recreation facility called the Fit Room at Fairgrounds Park. This has allowed staff to offer an expanded programming for all fitness levels, from yoga and square dancing to kickboxing and boot camp style workout. The Fit Room is located in the Junior Mason Parks and Recreation Complex, named after the former parks superintendent who devoted 42 years of serving the Hagerstown community before retiring last year.
Our city has made great strides over the last year, and this progress has positioned us well for the future. We thank you for your support, your feedback, and your participation in making Hagerstown a strong community and a location of choice.